This is another story about Blossom the Awesome Possum, who had lots of excellent adventures, but one of those excellent adventures was going to school with Bill. Bill came back to the barn just about when the sun was going down. He said, "I just finished my homework, and I want to hear what you thought about school." Blossom said, "Well, it was kind of interesting at first, but I didn't understand anything that teacher was saying, and especially when she started putting funny lines up in front. You seem to know what she was doing." Bill said, "She was writing. We can put things in letters and words so that we don't just have to talk to each other. We can record it to read it later." "Really?" said Meow Mix. "Yeah," said Bill. "Like what?" said Meow Mix. "Well, like the name of your cat food." And he showed her the bag that had the letters MEOWMIX. "That is Meow Mix." "Wow," said the cat. "My name right there." And Bill looked for some other letters around the barn, and he saw there was an old calendar on the wall, and it was actually a July calendar. He said, "This says July. That means in the middle of summer, and these numbers under it are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he went through all the others. He said that stands for each day of the month and days of the week." "Wow," said Blossom. "You mean each day has a number?" "Well, that's how we keep track of what day it is, and what month it is, and what season it is, and what year it is." "Wow," said Blossom. "You people sure keep track of a lot." "That helps us remembering things and keeping track of things," said Bill. "That makes sense," said Blossom. "I think I would just like to learn numbers to begin with." "Numbers are pretty easy," said Bill. And he started with the number 1. 1 means just that you have something. And he saw a ball laying in the corner of the barn. He said, "Like this is 1 ball. If I had another one, it would be 2. "Well, yeah," said Blossom, "I know that." "If I had another, it would be 3. "Oh, nobody ever said 3 to me before," said Blossom. So he taught her all the numbers up to 10. And then he said, "Now, look at your feet, Blossom." She looked at her front paws. "How many claws do you have on that foot?" She looked at the one on the right, and she saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. "Same as me," said Bill. "Look at that," said Blossom. The cat held up her paw and stretched out with those claws. She said, "I have 5 too." "How about that?" said Bill. Martha and Mary looked down at their front feet, and they said, We just have 2. And the cow looked down at hers and said, I have one. That's right, said Bill. People are different than cows and sheep, but possums and cats are kind of like people in that they have 5 fingers on each hand or foot. And when you count up both hands, it comes to 10. And then you can use your back ones to get another 10 if you need to, but it's kind of hard to see them. So we just usually use our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Blossom was pretty amazed at that. That's pretty awesome, she said. I can count things now. There's more numbers than that, too, said Bill. Blossom said, really? I don't think I'll ever need more than 10, because that's a lot. She couldn't think of anything that she'd have more than 10 of, because mostly, well, like when she went looking for worms to eat, she ate them one at a time. She never counted them, she just ate them. And if she had Doritos, she ate them one at a time. But she did remember she had 11 brothers and sisters. Well, so maybe that is a good thing to count. Bill said, I've got to go back to the house now. It's time to get ready for bed. And as Blossom went to sleep herself, she thought, I'm going to count some things. I'm going to count cats. She looked around. This is easy. 1. I'm going to count cows. This is easy. 1. I'm going to count sheep. Well, this isn't very hard either. 1, 2, and Blossom was fast asleep. It had been a big day. Counting sheep put her to sleep. The end.